According to most studies, people's number one fear is public speaking. Number two is death. Death is number two. Does that sound right? This means to the average person, if you go to a funeral, you'd be better off in the casket than doing the eulogy. This is a quote by comedian, actor, and writer Jerry Seinfeld. My name is David Moran, and over the next few minutes, I'm going to discuss some information about my family, my future career, and why I think some people are apprehensive when it comes to public speaking. First, I would like to discuss my family. I am the only son of 4 children, and we're all 1 year apart. Needless to say, we are very close, and we also fought a lot as children. We still fight now, but we have learned to appreciate each other. Recently, a little less than 2 years ago, my mother passed away from a severe lung cancer. And my sister and her husband and my youngest sister were stationed in Virginia. And even though we're over 1,000 miles apart, we have grown closer. And I feel like we're closer than we were when they were here. And now that you know a little bit about my family, I would like to share a bit about my future career. I'm currently in my last semester at the ITP program, the interpreter training program at MGCCC. And I have always loved American Sign Language. It has always been a passion of mine. Over the past year or so, I have grown a much more appreciation for deaf individuals. And I have met so many of them over the past year and a half. And they're some of the most interesting individuals that I have met in my entire life. And I look forward to working with them. Lastly, I would like to focus on why some people get anxious when it comes to public speaking. In my opinion, I think that some people get anxious because they don't want to look dumb or not know what they're talking about. I know I tend to stumble on my words in regular conversation, so when I get in front of people and have to talk, it gets worse. Secondly, I believe that people are just afraid to share their thoughts in today's society and culture because you never know how people are going to react. They might get offended, they might get upset, they might get angry. You just never know what will happen. In conclusion, we discussed my family, my sisters and my mother, and my future career as an interpreter. We also looked at why people get anxious when it comes to public speaking. However, public speaking is just a skill that requires practice and getting used to. So maybe one day we'll be up to giving the eulogy instead of wanting to be the one in the casket. Thank you.